Thank you so much for coming here today. This is this year's orientation, so we appreciate your time. We're going to try and get you out of here by 4 o'clock, as I told you in the email. My name is Jennifer Valenzuela. Hi. Ralph was telling me that he can't hear me. Can you guys hear me in the back? No. Okay.
Turn the mic.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to yell.
All right, guys, can you guys hear me in the back? Yes? Okay, awesome. So this is Jennifer, and Jennifer is part of our TRIO staff. She is the coordinator for our SSS program. Okay, so we're gonna try and get you here we're gonna try and get you out of here by 4 p.m. Okay, so we're gonna do our best to go through stuff quickly. So if you guys can just pay attention and whisper amongst yourself if you have to talk. But if you don't, still talk, okay? All right.
That's it. So let's go over the agenda really quickly.
The mic is at shoot.
Step forward.
Hi.
Yeah.
Does it sound okay? Yeah. Okay, we'll do this. So today we're going to go over a few things. We're going to introduce all of the TRIO staff. Then we're going to have Ralph Guzman, our director, kind of go over what TRIO is. Since right now we have a lot of our students who are freshmen to ASU or transfer students, and it's your first time being a TRIO student, so we're going to go over some of that. We're also going to go over scholarships and opportunities, and then we're going to have a representative from the LEAD project come and talk to us today. Now, not all of you are a part of the LEAD project, but some of you are. So for that reason, we have a representative from the LEAD project coming today, and that will conclude our orientation. Okay, so introduction. So if I'm going to have professional staff come up here, and then we'll have them introduce themselves.
I hope you guys know me. I'm Rafael Guzman. I'm your program director for the SSS program and also for STEM. I'm, I guess, a junior right now because this is the start of my 3rd year here at the downtown campus. So I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to help every one of you. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Ben Mills. I'm the assistant director. I'm originally from Tucson, Arizona. I was just over at the job fair, so I saw a bunch of you over there looking for jobs. So we're hoping to bring some of you in as tutors and all of you in as participants. I look forward to working with you very soon.
Hello, my name is Eduardo. I go by Pablo. I'm the administrative assistant for TRIO, and within the next few weeks, if you guys need to check out any resources, calculators, flickers, smart pens, things like that, just come to me. My office is the first one on the right, and I'll be able to help you out with that.
Hi, everyone. I'm pretty loud, so I'm not going to use the mic. I am Paloma Delgado, and I'm the STEM coordinator for a TRIO program. So if you are a nursing or health solutions major, you'll be meeting with me. I've met some of you, haven't met everybody, but my door is open. So if you guys need anything, have questions, or just need something to talk to, my door is open all the time. Okay, so I'm here to help you.
All right, and I am new to TRIO. My name is Jennifer, as they mentioned, and I know that a lot of you have met with Davi Rodriguez. Raise your hand if you have. Yeah, so I've kind of taken his spot this year, so I know a lot of you are sad and weren't aware, so I kind of just wanted to let you know now. All right, so we'll be meeting for the rest of the year. And my title is Program Coordinator, like Paloma, but I'll be serving all other students who have criminal justice, journalism majors, so anyone who's not nursing or health solutions. Okay, so if we move on to the next page, I want for all of you to look to your left and right, we have students standing with maroon shirts. These are our student staff. So if you guys want to wave. Hi, yeah. So they were checking you in today, and they're actually going to do follow-up appointments too at the end of the orientation. So we'll go over that in a few. Okay, and then we'll have Ralph go over TRIO.
So as all of you know, TRIO is a government-sponsored program. We're in our second cycle. The first cycle was for 5 years, so we're starting actually, well, this would be year 2 actually, now that I think about it. So it's year 2 for our second cycle, so we actually have 4 more years. Our program is for first generation, low income, and students with disabilities. So all of you have met one of those criteria. You might have met more, that's fine too. But we're here as an academic success program to help you to graduate. That's our main goal. So we're here to offer any type of assistance, any type of help, navigating the university, and if you need to talk to us for any reason, we're here to help you. So we serve 150 students in our SSS program. That's the Student Support Services. So this is the one that Jennifer is coordinating. We also serve 120 students in our STEM program. So a total of 270 students. So that's why from last year, the SSS students, you've noticed that we've grown. We finished all of our applicants in our midst, so we actually have a waiting list again for the 16-17 years. So we've been working hard from March to start admitting more students into our STEM program and into our SSS program. So we're pretty excited about that. So again, we're here to help you with your persistence. Persistence means that you're moving from freshman to sophomore, sophomore to junior, junior to senior. So you're moving each level in normal succession. Academic success, we want to make sure that you're not on disqualification, that you're not on probation with the universities, that you're maintaining a decent enough GPA. So we'll help you if you're actually getting to the point where you're a 2.0 or you might be a little lower. We might reach out to you and say, hey, come and see us a little bit more often. We'll get you with tutoring, we'll get you with other resources. And graduation. Graduation is our main focus. We want all of you to graduate. We're expecting all of you to graduate. So that's where we're at. We have to report to the federal government all of our graduation rates. So this year is our first year that we're planning on doing it. So we're pretty excited because right now I think we have about 80% of our graduates graduating. So we want to make sure that that number is high. So we're hoping that you will graduate.
Okay, so for those of you that are new to TRIO, there's a lot of services that TRIO provides. So not only are we an academic success program, but we also help you with other things. So we want to also help you be successful professionally and just in your personal life as well, right? So we offer free printing for our students. We offer, we have a computer lab. So if you haven't been in our space, we have a computer lab that is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. And we have extended hours on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So we're open until 7 p.m. on those 2 days. We also have a student organization that actually has a little space in our office, and they provide coffee and tea. So there's always fresh coffee and tea in our office. So if you ever need that little bit of energy, you can come into our office and have a cup of coffee. We do workshops and we do cultural activities. So those are 2 requirements that as a student, for TRIO, you have to complete. So you have to complete 2 workshops and 2 meetings with your respective coordinator. Some other things that we offer are calculators. So if you are in a math class, a biology class, a chemistry class, whatever the case may be, and you need a calculator, you can come to us and we can lend you a calculator for the whole semester, for a week, for a month. However, how much time you need the calculator, you can use that calculator. So you would just come to our office, check it out from Lalo, and then you would just bring it back. So you are responsible for this calculator the entire time that you're with it. Okay, so we just ask that you take care of it and bring it back either when your class ends or when you're no longer using it. Other things that we have are smart pens as well. And same thing with the smart pens. You can come check it out and then bring it back when you're done. We also offer different things like Kurzweil, Dragon. So those are the other assistant programs that can be helpful for you if you need like to read a 20-page PDF, right? And instead of reading it, you want the program to read it back to you. You can do that as well. So there's a variety of services that we offer. So take advantage of those because they're free for you and they're there for you for a purpose. Okay? So like I was mentioning, you have certain requirements to meet to be able to be active within the TRIO program. Those are 2 workshops. Okay, so you have to complete 2 workshops per semester. And then 2 meetings with your respective advisor, either myself or Jennifer. And if you are an incoming freshman, you have to complete 2 meetings with a coach. So you'll be paired up with a coach. All of our incoming freshmen, raise your hand. Come on, everybody raise your hand. All right, so you guys will all be paired up with a coach. And a coach is either one of our student workers, and you'll meet with them twice a semester as well, okay? If for any reason you're in academic probation, then you also have to meet with them. You'll meet with them twice a semester again, okay? So not only will you meet with Ben, but you'll also meet with us if you're on academic probation. And it doesn't mean that you're in trouble, it doesn't mean that we want to kind of be on top of you. Well, we do, but we want to be on top of you because we want you to be successful. We want you to get out of that academic probation so that you get your GPA higher than what you have it right now. Okay, so does that make sense? It's not that you're in trouble. It's just we want to be there to help you, to support you, to get you where you need to be. Okay? Questions? Okay.
Let's go over tutoring and coaching. So how many of you already know that you're going to need tutoring this semester, this whole year? Yeah. What are some subjects that you need tutoring on? Shout them out.
Biochemistry.
Yeah, awesome. So luckily, we have tutors for some other classes that you may need help on. And so there's this link at the bottom of this slide. So we're going to send this link out to all of you so that way you can have it in emails. And when you need a tutor, you'll click on that link. And then Palama's going to click on it right now. And it's going to take you to a Google Doc with instructions. It's also going to have all the tutors that we have and subjects that they can tutor you on. Does that make sense to everyone so far? Okay. Sorry, we'll have her click on it first. So, as she gets to that document, basically, you'll sign yourself up to whatever availability the tutors have, and then you'll come and meet with your tutors in the post office, in our office on the 2nd floor. Any questions on tutoring? No, okay. So you see this document here? This is where you'll go once you click on the link. It'll take you here, and there's instructions. Okay, so these are our tutors for the semester. These are the classes they can tutor you on. And if you scroll down, there's, this is just an image of what you'll see when you click on this link. So you'll be instructed to click on this link to make your appointment. And when you do that, it'll take you here. So you'll click on that link and it'll take you here. And so let's say you're on this page and you know that on Tuesday, August 23rd at 5 o'clock you want an appointment. Sabrina's able to tutor you on that course. So that'll appear and all you'll have to do is hit save, but before you hit save, under the description option, you'll want to put what class you want tutoring on. That'll help our tutors prepare for your session. Sound good to everyone? All right, cool. Yeah, just like that. All right, so let's go back to the slide. And like I said, I'll be sending you all an email with that link. Okay. And so the next thing on the slide or on the PowerPoint are the workshops and activities. So we have one of our lovely student staff, Patty, over here to my left, your right. She has flyers with all the workshops that we have for this semester. So from August to December. And so Paloma was mentioning that we need you all to attend at least 2 workshops this semester. So you guys can choose from these workshops on the list. Now really quickly, you'll see that on the workshop flyer on October 21st, The Sound of Music, we've actually changed the date. And that's to October 19th. So if you guys want to change that date, October 19th, that's a Wednesday. So we'll have lots of fun attending these workshops. We'll be there. I know that you're not all going to be able to make it, but we encourage you to attend as many as possible, even if you met your 2 for the semester. Any questions on the workshop flyer? Yes.
Now, I know that the requirement is 2 per semester. Does it matter because I noticed those different categories. Does it matter which category?
Yes, Paloma will explain that.
Okay, so from your 2 workshops that you're going to pick for each for the semester, so you have to pick 2 per semester, right? But one of those has to be a financial literacy per year. So every 1 year, you have to pick 4, right? So one of those 4 has to be a financial literacy. So whatever else you pick on the other ones, it doesn't matter if it's a professional one, if it's an academic, but you have to have at least 1 financial literacy workshop, okay? And if what I mean by a financial literacy workshop is either like a scholarship one or one that is like financing, budgeting, anything along those lines. Okay, so I believe there's 1 per month. Let me see. So it's your credit, that's a financial literacy one, okay? Car loans is a financial as well. Scholarship through onset, that's a financial workshop as well, and scholarships 101, okay? So you have a variety of options and they all fall within different months. There's a purpose for that. So if you can't make it on October, then you can make the one in November, okay? So we do that purposefully because we know that you have to have at least 1 for the year. All you other 3, you can select what you want to do with those. Preferably for our juniors and seniors, we would like for you guys to do a professional one, at least 1 financial literacy and 1 professional workshop. Questions? Sorry. Okay, so if you can make a workshop, so let's say something happens, you can make a financial literacy workshop on October or November or even December. So you're like, what am I gonna do? You have the spring. okay? Because it's just one per year. So you're in the spring, you're like, I'm very busy, I work, I go to class, I do X, Y, and Z, and I can't make it in the spring either. That's fine too. Well, it's not fine, but there's options, okay? So we record all of our workshops. All of our workshops are recorded. We put them up on a YouTube page. We have a YouTube page. So you can go into the YouTube page and view that financial literacy workshop. Once you view the entire workshop, you're asked to write a 1-page of what you saw, what you learned, and any questions you may have, okay? So in that paper, you're gonna say, so I watched this financial literacy workshop, I learned this, I have still some questions about X, Y, and Z. You turn that in to myself or Jennifer, and then we'll count it as that you saw the workshop or you kind of went to the workshop, okay? So there's no, well, I wasn't able to go, okay? Because you can always view it on our YouTube page and we'll count it, okay? Questions on that? Yes.
How do we sign up for these?
How do you sign up
Are you going
for?
to email us about the workshops, or how do we?
Yeah, so we will send out an email, we'll post flyers a week, 2 weeks prior to the event happening so that you know the event is coming up. So please, I highly encourage you, check your email at least twice a week, if not more, because that's how we communicate with y'all, is by email, and we use your ASU email. So if you're not using your ASU email, then figure something out so that you can connect your personal email to your ASU email, because that's how we communicate with you, is a lot by email. All of our events, all of our newsletters that we send monthly as well will go to that email. So that's how we'll tell you on our newsletter, on this month, this is happening, these are the dates, these are the times, this is the location, okay?
All right, and so I want to make a quick announcement about what's going to happen after orientation. So after orientation, some of you haven't signed up for your follow-up appointments for this year with Paloma and I, and some of you have. But those who haven't, what I'd like you to do is when we exit, I need you all to exit out this door over here. Yeah, thank you, Ben. And then we'll form 2 lines. SSS and STEM. And so from there we'll have one of our student staff, and that's Alan over here to your right. Yeah, thanks Alan. And then he'll kind of direct you in case you're lost again with, am I supposed to be on the SSS line or the STEM line? And from there, you'll be able to make an appointment for your first follow-up meeting with Paloma or I for this semester. All right? Any questions with that? Yes.
I mean, I already signed up for mine, but what, I guess I'm not sure what the appointment is supposed to be, what's the reason?
Yeah. What's the purpose of the first or any of the follow-up appointments? That's a good question. So what we'll do in these follow-up appointments is, first off, get to know you, because I don't know a lot of you. With that, we'll also kind of go over your academics. How are you doing in school? What's your GPA? What can I help you with? Do you have any questions? A lot of you are freshmen, so I do expect that there will be questions. For those of you who are juniors or seniors, I'm sure you'll have questions with internship opportunities or scholarships or grad school. That's why Paloma and I are here. Ben and Ralph too. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
All right, perfect. And so then your second follow-up will be, we'll do that after we meet the first time, okay? So don't worry about these dates, but just know that after the orientation, we'll do that outside of this room. And this is our contact. So if you guys don't have our number, please pull out your phones right now or write it on a piece of paper, whatever works for you, and write down our number. Can someone tell me where we're located? Where is the TRIO office? Yeah, second floor, 202 post office. Yeah, so that's
right above here. All right, and so down here, you'll see that we have a Facebook, a Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. So keep up to date with that.
That's how we also send communication. So if you follow us on any of these four
Social media.
We'll send out information through there as well. So we'll send out any information, even from scholarships to job opportunities to what's trending on downtown. So make sure if you have any of those that you follow us on all of those social media, because that's another form of communication for us, okay?
Great, any questions? Okay. No, next slide. Awesome, so then the next slide, we'll have our Assistant Director, Ben Mills, kind of go over this with you.
So one thing that I forgot to mention during my introductions, and I think it's appropriate culturally to do, I know my microphone's going out a little bit, is to let the people in the audience know that I also speak a second language, and my second language is American Sign Language. And with this microphone in my hand, I'm not going to be able to do both right now, but I know that can be helpful to some of our students because I'm moderately fluent in it, and that helps you identify the office a little bit more, get your services a little bit better. Please let me know and we'll have some of those conversations. All right, so moving into scholarships and opportunities. When you're in college, it's really important to take advantage of as many things as we can, right? Including our funding sources and the opportunities that follow them. So myself, I've had a lot of experience working on different scholarship committees, both locally and nationally. Some of you may be familiar with the Hispanic Scholarship Fund. I was one of the reviewers for that. I've also worked with the U of A's College of Medicine to interview candidates who come in from medical school. So I've had some of those experiences, and I can share that knowledge with you as you're looking to apply for your future job or scholarships. And I want you to be able to come in, work on your cover letters, work on your resumes, work on your interviewing skills. And we can do one-on-one interviewing, group interviewing, and we work really closely with Career Services that has just changed the name to, I think, Career Services and Professional Development Center or something to that extent. But same office, wonderful new name. To make sure that you're getting everything you need before that last semester when you're ready to graduate. And as you know, when you're looking for a scholarship, it means that you're getting involved. Right? And we want to be able to translate those involvements to actually skills and words you need to seek out those scholarships in a timely manner. And a good time to do that right now is during the fall semester to make sure that we're looking for those spring scholarships that are going to start popping up at the beginning of the spring semester and getting you ready for that, or getting you the internships that you need and the vital experiences that you need as volunteers or student workers, as freshmen, sophomores, or recent transfer students. So I want to work with you that. We have a lot of workshops on the calendars that you have in front of you that you can look at for local scholarships, as well as ones that might take you abroad to another country so that you can work and be competitive for those, and we can help you out with those opportunities. The really nice thing about our office is our director also has about 20 plus years of experience working in a financial aid office. So we really understand what we need to make sure that you're ready, that there's the best scholarships out there for you. So by coming in and using our computer lab, working with our staff and our tutors, you can really get a leg up on a lot of other students so that you can get more of your college paid for. And what my big key to getting a scholarship is getting involved, right? It's looking at your grades, making sure they're competitive, making sure that you're going out and that you're volunteering, that you're getting involved in leadership experiences like our Trio Deltas Club or other clubs throughout your major, and taking on after maybe your first semester a leadership opportunity. Whether you want to be really competitive and maybe go for the president of the club, or maybe just a little less competitive, right? And maybe go out there as a historian, secretary, social media coordinator, just to get you kind of a few experiences that you need, right? So that you can go after those opportunities. All right, well, I look forward to working with you on that. Please come by the office and help me help you by seeing me early in the year to get those opportunities started.
All right, and then Paloma, can you talk about Trio Doubles, since that's also one of the opportunities that you can get involved with?
Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities that you all can get involved in. And I'm actually just going to move around the room because I noticed that my people in the back can barely hear me. And I lost them. Awesome. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities that you guys can get involved in. So there's student organizations on campus, not only at the downtown campus, but also in Tempe, West, Poly. So you don't necessarily have to just be a part of a student board at downtown. There's a student organization at Poly, at West, at Tempe that you want to be involved in. You're more than welcome to do so. If there's a student organization that you want to create that hasn't been created, you can also do that as well. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities that are out there for you. It's just a matter of you having to go and look for them and ask the right people, right? So that's what me and Judge are here for too as well. So if you want to get involved and just don't know where to start, we're here to help you too and just guide you and refer you to those people that can help you. They're starting abroad. There's intramurals. Does anybody know what intramurals are? Yes? Okay, so it's sports. So it's being in a team, playing soccer, playing baseball, volleyball, whatever the case may be that you're interested in, and you can play those sports and play competitive or just play for fun as well. And we can also give you more information on that. Studying abroad, we'll have workshops about studying abroad and how you can finance for that. What opportunities are out there? What is the best place to go? If you are a specific major, which places are the best to go for? So is it Spain? Is it Italy? Is it Africa, Mexico, wherever you want to go? We also have Greek life. So if you're interested in Greek life, there's also opportunity for that. So not because all of Greek life is in Tempe, that you only have to go to Tempe to be able to be a part of Greek life. So Greek life is everywhere, all across all 4 campuses. So if you want more information about that, you're more than welcome to come and ask myself or Jennifer. We've been in Greek life before as well, so we can help you with that as well. Student employment, if you're looking for a job on campus, off campus, we can help you with that as well. So you don't necessarily have to have work study. How many of you knew that you didn't have to have work study to work on campus? Okay, very few. Yeah. Yes, Vic. I have work study. You can find a job on campus. Yeah, and we can help you with that. So you don't have to have work study, but if you do, then you can find a job on campus or off campus. If you want to find a job on campus and you don't have work study, then those jobs are called student worker hourly, okay? So if you need help with that, we can also help you with that and refer you to career services. They're a great resource for things like that and internships. There's other opportunities that you also can do. Changemaker Central. Changemaker Central can help you with a lot of things. They're not just only community service. They don't only just do service projects. They're also entrepreneurship. So if you're interested in, if you have this great idea and you don't know what to do with your great idea, but you're like, I need somebody to help me with this great idea that I have. I want to make it flourish. I want to make it something bigger. Then you go to Changemaker Central. And they can help you with that idea. They can help you develop that idea and make it something bigger. And then we have Trio Devils. So Trio Devils is a student organization, and what they do is a lot of things. So who here knows about Trio Devils? They've been a lot here for the past 2 years. Not many people, right? Okay, so Trio Devils is a student organization made up of Trio students and non-Trio students as well. And we try and help our Trio students be more involved on campus and off campus. Meaning we can do community service, we can partner up with other student boards, PABs, with government, and bring up different things that you all want to see. So if you want to have an event where you want to bring your family, we can do that. So anything that you want to do, that you want to be a part of, and be more of a Trio family, that's what Trio Devils is here for, okay? So, we have actually new members for Trio Devils. So, my new members for Trio Devils, if you please can stand up. Okay, so, introduce yourself very quickly, very loudly.
My name is Melissa Hisu, and I'm a freshman here at ASU. I'm Victoria Toledo Aguilar, and I'm a sophomore here at ASU.
My name is Emiliano Spino, and I'm a freshman at ASU.
So these are trio doubles members and e-board members as well. Okay, so they're going to be here for the next year, and we're going to try to do as many things as we can. But we're asking for new members, for you to tell us what you want to see, what you want trio doubles to do, what you want to be a part of. Okay, and I'm the advisor for trio doubles. So questions about getting involved, organizations, any of the above? No? Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do next is see if you guys have any questions that we can answer regarding orientation or any of the requirements that are expected of you as TRIO students. Any questions?
Any questions in regards to TRIO or any of the requirements? No? Yes?
What about was it work full time, 8 to 5, and want to participate, but nothing is discussed on full-time job, and then discuss in class time? What other activities can you participate in?
Okay.
Are you a computer?
Yeah.
So the question was, what if we are a student that works full-time, 8 to 5, what else can we be involved in? Am I right? Okay. So organizations are not just 8 to 5. Organizations are basically 24/7, right? Organizations are also evenings, mornings, during the day. It just depends on what kind of events they're going to be planning and what's going to be like their next project. So our office is also open Tuesdays and Wednesdays till 7 p.m. I know it's not a lot, but it's a little bit more than just being open till 5. So you can come into our office, you can use the space during those 2 hours that you have, if you have time, if you work close. I think one out. Okay. There's also events that ASU downtown also like host. So PAB is a student kind of organization. PAB stands for Programming and Activities Board. So they're a group of students that put up events that are like big events for the downtown campus. One of those events is actually coming up this Saturday, and it's Sparky's Carnival. So they'll put up events like that. They'll also put up events like the Welcome Back Barbecue, which is also in the evening. The SDOC puts up events for students as well. So they'll do things like Rock the Wreck, and it's also in the evening. So there's things like that you also can be involved in. You can always also be involved in student government, and there's actually what are they called? Senators. So there's senators for student government for each college. So you can meet up with your senator and say, hey, I'm a commuter, I would like to see more things for X, Y, and Z. And that's another way that you can also be involved and have your voice be heard. Okay? Any other questions on that? Okay. Any other questions in general about TRIO, ASU, requirements, anything? Yes.
Can you go over again the paper on the workshops and stuff?
Can we go over what was that again? Sorry.
The typing thing.
The workshops?
Stuff, yeah.
So it's 2 workshops per semester. So 2 in the fall, 2 in the spring. Okay? One of those has to be a financial literacy. So it can be either in the fall or in the spring. Okay, but it has to be a financial literacy for that year. And then the other 3 can be anything. So that sheet of paper that we just passed out, that's the workshops that we're going to have for the entire fall semester. In the spring, we'll give you another one for the spring semester. Okay, does that answer your question?
When I came in, he said something about typing papers about work.
Oh, okay. So if for some reason you are not able to make
one of the financial literacy workshops, because it's required one for the year, we have a YouTube page. We record all of our workshops. Even orientation is being recorded right now. For the students that didn't make it to orientation, they will have to view the video on YouTube, and then they're gonna have to write a one-page paper on what they saw, what they learned, and if they have any other questions about anything that happened during that presentation. You'll turn that in either to me or Jennifer, whoever your coordinator is, and then we'll count that, okay? Versus you not having that workshop and still be missing it. Does that make sense? Because you have to do 2 and 2 per semester in order to continue to be active in the program. Otherwise, you go inactive. It doesn't mean that you're out of the program. It just means that you haven't fulfilled the requirements. Does that make sense? Okay. Any other questions? Yes.
If something happens and you do become inactive for any semester, what do you have to do in order to become active?
Active again?
Yeah.
So if you become inactive for any reason, whatever the reason is, you can always become active again, but you have to meet with myself, Jennifer, Ralph, or Ben, and you have to do a reactivation, okay? So it's kind of like what you did when you first came in, like that intake appointment, but it's just a reactivation. And we'll have to review everything all over again. Okay. Any other questions? Yes. Yeah. Go ahead, James. I will give that to Ralph.
Federal work study job and no limits?
Yeah.
Okay, so for federal work study, there are no limits. Usually the awards are around $2,500
that they post to your financial aid. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are limited to the $2,500. You can always go above that if you have remaining eligibility with financial aid. Another thing about, James brought up loan limits. Keep in mind that financial aid has loan limits. So if you're an undergraduate, the maximum amount of loans that you can take out is $58,750. So it's a lot of money, but it's very easy money to get. Our job is to try to limit those loan limits, not limit the loan limits, but limit the loan amounts that you receive through scholarships that we were talking about, through other resources. So come in and see us. Our door is always open, so we can talk about your financial aid, we can talk about some other options. There is always a limit, but we can always think of some other alternatives for you to see if we can help you out.
I have a question. Okay, as far as the coaching, how does that work? Get a coach?
Okay, so the question was about coaching. We don't really do mentoring, we do coaching in the sense of, well, what does a coach do? A coach tells you how to do a task, he shows you how to do the task, and then you perform the task, and then it's basically done. So an option might be, or an example would be, hey, I don't know how to go to Blackboard to use a syllabus or to download my syllabus. As a coach, we would show you the exact process on doing that. You would do it, and then that would be the final process. Another example would be to fill out your financial aid application. You would say, I don't know how to fill it out. We would get you to the website, we would show you the information that you need to fill out, and then we would walk you through it, but then you would do most of the work and get the process done. That's what a coach does. So a coach gives you that incentive, gives you that goal, and you complete it.
All right, everyone. So if there's any more questions at the end of orientation, please feel free to ask. We will be available for you after orientation, okay? And so next, we're gonna have Danielle. She's a representative for the LEAD project, and we'll kind of have her take over the floor But before that, Patty, over here to my right, and a few other of our student staff are going to be handing out evaluations for this orientation. So tell us what you thought about the orientation and what can make it better for next semester. If you need pens, we also have that. Make sure to turn in those evaluations to one of our student staff in maroon or one of us up here. All right? Thank you.
Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? So I'm actually here to talk about the LEAD project. I'm here to lead you all into the shuffle. So everyone get no, the show. Everyone seems like it's hot. But it's all good stuff. Congratulations, you all made it to ASU. Welcome to the Sun Devil family. Thank you. I'll wait a little bit as we're passing stuff out.
Another one over there.
Alright, so if I can have everyone's attention, please. I won't be long. But I am here to talk about the LEAD project. How many of you all are going to be a part of the LEAD project? Raise your hand. High with pride. There you go. Okay, just two? That's fine. Well, those, if you're confused, definitely look at your schedule. It will say ASU 150, the LEAD project. What that does is it's a way for you all to be a part of like a cohort. How many of y'all know what a cohort is? Not a lot, just a couple. A cohort is a group of classes that you take with certain students. And so you'll see that you'll have the same type of classes with the same students. What was really great about the LEAD project is that you have these faculty that are there for you, especially for you. Other faculty are there for you, you'll see in your other classes, but you may have classes that may have like 300 students in them, may not be a part of LEAD. But the great thing about LEAD is that you have at least 20 students in your class that are all there for the same purpose. You learn a lot of different skills like critical thinking, how to write better, or just even increase your writing skills. These are all skills that you take into the workforce. And so this is a really good program if you are a part of it. You get to take those 3 classes in the fall, then you take 3 classes in the spring. The 3 classes are the ASU 150, then you take the, well actually it depends on your major. So for sure you got the ASU 150. Everyone may have a different one depending on their major, but it's great because everyone is there. All the faculty meet together, so they're there to talk about you. Nothing bad, but they're there to check on you. So if one is noticing that you didn't show up to one class, they'll tell your professors to say, hey, have you seen them? What's going on with them? So you have this support network that is there for you all. You all hopefully will have a student mentor. I know it sounds like you have some coaches, but the student mentors are in the classes with you. They're ASU students, some are sophomores or juniors, and they're there to help you out. So if you're like, I am not from Arizona, where's the best place to get a slice of pizza? That's usually my first question. So that's what they're there for. They're not just there for that academic help, but they are there for that. So if there's this big project that you're doing, they were a part of it, so they can help you out to say, okay, this is what we did, here's what they're asking. It really is just a great program. I'm the program coordinator for it, so if you have any questions at all, Paloma has my information, so you can have her contact me, or you all, she can give you my information for any questions. Are there any initial questions right now? Yeah.
Is LEAD only for STEM?
He asked if LEAD is only for STEM, and it's not. Depending on your major here, CCJ, we have some of those students, and it's been a long day, so that's all I remember. The some health students are part of LEAD, so it's all across, it's not just for STEM. Good question.
Is that for freshmen?
It is for freshmen, so LEAD is for freshmen. If you're freshmen, yeah. Sorry if you're not.
So are you guys hiring for like mentors, or the mentors have to already started?
Good question. She asked if we're hiring for the mentors, and we hired them because they are a part of LEAD, so they were a part of it last year. Lead has actually only been around for like 4 years, so it keeps growing. Last year, we had 250 students. This year, we have 700. So we are increasing, and this is being recognized, and it's a great program. So if you are a part of LEAD, then next year you get to be a mentor. And everyone's like, I want a job. You said job, give me that money. Any other questions? Well, thank you all for your attention. Good luck, and have fun this year.
All right, everyone, so that's it. We're done. So thank you so much